Yo, share it to your Facebook, man. It's saying it won't let me do it.
That won't let you do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm gonna start letting it rock for 2 minutes so we can get past that 2 minute band session. You know what I mean? What you say, what you say, what you say.
Hey.
I'm back up in the building, my nigga on the joint. I'm on a hemp rap. And we about to give some air dap to my nigga. Yo, it's your boy Vito. Did I fuck it up? I did. Vinny Vito, man. My bad. I done forgot my own goddamn name. It's been so motherfucking long, man. But Vinny Vito was back in the motherfucking building. Half of that dynamic duo known as Spit Your Game, Talk Your Shit podcast. Chef KG, talk to the people. They've been missing you, dog.
Man, what's good, man? Chef KG in the building, man. It's been a long time coming, man. A lot has transpired, man. In hip hop and in life. So, you know, where we gonna get started, man?
Hey, man, we're gonna break everything down, man. Talk to him.
I don't know what happened, bro. I want to say that was about at least 2-3 weeks ago. I seen them notification. I just opened up IG or some shit. First thing I see was RP to take Keith, and they don't know what happened, and prayers up. I'm like, man, what the fuck? He was a young dude. So, and producers usually don't die like that. You know what I'm saying? They usually outlive the artist, typically. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. His name was Wicked. You know, niggas be on. I don't want to say if he was or not, but niggas be on substances, man, trying to stay up and do this and do that. So, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know, man. It sucks, man. It sucks. Don't be soon, bro.
R.I.P. Tay Keith, bro, and yeah, like you right, it's been a lot. Man, gone way too soon. I mean, I think the man was only in his 30s, bro. And you know, when you a producer, you can produce up, you know, it ain't no age limit for a producer. So we lost him way too soon. And you know what, bro? It was kind of crazy because, you know, of course, I've heard a lot of songs with that Tay Keith, you know what I'm saying? That promo intro in the beginning of the song. But man, once they started running down the list of some of the songs, like this man done got Beyonce placements. I mean, he done did huge songs with huge artists that I wasn't even aware of, man. So this guy was definitely needed in the game. I'm still kind of shaky on how he passed. You know, last I heard, it could have been caused by we used to call them whippets back in the day, or huffing back in the day. I don't know what they call it now, but you know what I'm saying, when you sucking up that gas and shit out them damn aerosol cans, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Yeah, whippets. Is what I'm saying. Whippets, huffing. Yeah, whippets. What I said, whippets, huffing. I don't know what they call it now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They probably got a new word for that motherfucker.
I never
thought that. I don't know. But what'd you say?
Most people, I think most people still calling it whippets if you know type shit. You know what I mean? Like niggas still doing that. That's crazy. They was doing.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I knew niggas put me onto that shit back in 2000, bro.
That's crazy.
And that shit been going on before 2000, but I got put on to it in 2000. You know what I'm saying? When I moved up to Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Was fucking with the white boys up there. Them boys put me on the whippets and shit. Now these niggas is using air freshener cans, you know what I mean? Well, I ain't about to say how they did it because I ain't here to promote that bullshit because you fry your brain, I guarantee you. But yeah, people was doing that shit back in the 2000, bro. So, and you know, I guess the young people kind of pick it up and, you know, but I seen a motherfucker do a whippet on a video as of late. I think just yesterday, this nigga had a big ass can or something. It might have been like whipped cream or something, but he had a huge can. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know what y'all doing, baby. Y'all niggas gonna wake up with an orange afro. You ain't gonna be able to get rid of it, nigga. Straight up, man. But R.I.P. to Tay Keith, man. You know, I know him and I think Sexy Red and him might have had a little dispute over some shit, but she definitely showed love. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, she showed love about his passing, but you know, I don't really know too much about that situation. But all I'm saying is, when somebody dies young like this, it affects everybody. It affects his family, his legacy, and everything. So, R.I.P. to that man. You know. You know, it kind of reminds me of when we lost.
That sucked, man.
Kind of reminiscent of when we lost Static Major. You know what I'm saying? When we lost Static Major, he was young and he was just in his prime doing tracks with Weezy. He just produced Lollipop. You know, his motherfucking career was on the. He was going up there, and then tragically he lost his life, man. But yeah, man.
He was a producer. Static Major was a producer.
Yeah, what's his name? Static Major?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he produced a lot of tracks for a lot of big artists, or a lot of bubbling artists that came out to be huge artists. You know what I'm saying? So he was in the mix, and like I say, he definitely, you know, not to say he helped out Wayne's career, but that, you know, Lollipop probably Wayne's biggest song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. He definitely gave me one. Yo, what up, man? Shout out to the people that's watching, man. It's your boy Vinny Vito and this motherfucker. Vinny Vito signing in, signing on. That's right, baby. Show me some love in them comments, man. If y'all like what we talking about, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, baby. Spit Your Game 314. We back in the building. That's right. Come on in. We giving out gifts today, baby. We giving out gifts. We blessing. Damn, Tupac just popped up with the AI, baby. Look at that. Look at my nigga Pop. The double West Side, man. Hey, you know what? What's crazy, bro? And I'm gonna ask you this. Sometimes, hold on real quick. I gotta ask you a question, bro. I gotta ask you a question. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, cuz?
What?
I gotta ask you a question real quick, because when you got up, the Tupac image, you know what I'm saying, showed up. So you got Tupac throwing up the double West Side. I'm gonna ask you this real quick, put you on the spot. Is Tupac throwing up the West Side the most influential West Side sign ever? If that makes sense. So you know, Ice Cube threw up the West Side, Mac 10 threw up the West Side,
iconic, whatever.
Exactly. It's Tupac throwing up the West. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I think about the West Coast, one of the first niggas that pop in my mind is Tupac.
I think he really.
It's tough because I was just thinking about this. Go ahead.
I think. Fuck me, get my thoughts. All right. So, Ice Cube, Mac 10, Dub C, they all made it dope, right?
Snoop Dogg, everybody threw up the West Side.
Dope.
That's on the West Coast.
I think when Pac did it, it was just something different. Yeah, everybody did it. I was just naming them three because that's just the top three that popped up in my head.
Yeah.
But when Pac did it, bro, it was just something different, especially in front of his album, my nigga. Like that's, I don't know, dog. And then, yeah, bro, I don't know. It's a little different when Pac did it. This is me.
And listen, I agree, bro.
But all the other niggas is influential and goats and dope in what they do, but Pac, when he did it on All Eyes on Me, I don't know.
I'm telling you, I think when people I think it comes down to two people. When people think about throwing the W's up, they gonna think about Pac and they gonna think about Cube. You know, because Cube made that throw your W's up a movement. You know what I'm saying? With West Side Connection, they turned that shit into a movement. But Pac made it iconic, bro, because it's like, yo, he was so powerful. So when he threw that W up, it was different. It made niggas probably that was from down south, Midwest, and East Coast. It made niggas wish they was from the motherfucking West Coast, dog. You know what I'm saying? I think niggas wish they could throw that W up. You know what I mean? That's how iconic Pac made it. So I was just thinking about that, bro. Because I think
which one? Since you put me on the spot, nigga, which one is more popular, the W or the Rockefeller?
I mean, see, that's unfair, bro. Because Rockefeller was only used by a certain crew.
You hear me?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah. It's kind of going in and out, but you said that represented a crew.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi. We might have to bring it back on. I'm not sure what's going on, but let me know if it keep going on. But it's kind of unfair, bro, because the Rockefeller was only used by the Rockefeller crew versus a W that's been thrown up by the whole coast. That's just like if the whole East Coast was throwing up the Rock, then you can compare that. But no, man, the Rock can't compare. Nah, bro. Because, I mean, listen, you got Snoop Dogg throwing up the West Coast. You had Corrupt throwing up the West. Like, you had a lot of niggas throwing up the West, bro. So, even though the Rock sign is iconic, I think if you go outside of America and you throw up the W, people will probably know what that is more so than me throwing up the Rock. I'm going to keep it real with you. Yeah. Straight up. I think the W, because Tupac went global. So that's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? Tupac brought the W with him. When he went global and everybody in Africa bumping him.
Did he try to come for them?
What's good?
Oh, yeah. No, I said, didn't Diamond Dallas Page try to get at Jay-Z and them for that Rock?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
That's what he was throwing up. He
called it the Diamond and he called this shit the Diamond because he was doing the Diamond cut. But his name was Diamond Dallas Page.
He used to do it right before he did his little finish.
Exactly. But yeah, you already know. It's the same way with the what's going on.
I forgot about that little rumor and shit.
Yo, shout out to my man Lee up in this. I don't know who say who's this man. He say my name. He say Lee Zalzal. Shout out to Zalzal. He probably ain't from this motherfucker. But shout out to Zalzal. What's going on with your prep? Yo, but you know it's crazy, bro. I just read a little story. I don't know if you heard about Nikes. Nikes got these Air Maxes they about to put out, but 7-Eleven is suing them because it's like the same color pattern as the 7-Eleven sign. So the orange and the greens and shit. It's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So yeah, everybody, like, if anybody think you biting off them in any form or fashion, they gonna come with them lawsuits. We see it with the Marvin Gaye family, nigga. The Marvin Gaye family do not fuck around, nigga. They sue more niggas than Trump. I'm telling you, the motherfuckers. If anything sound like Marvin Gaye, they own your ass. So yeah, niggas don't play around about that shit. Straight up, man. But man, listen, let's keep this going. It's been a lot of shit happening, man, in hip hop, and I'm gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna get to one of the juiciest stories right now. Let's go ahead and talk about it. My man, Jadakiss, 38 Special. I know this is going to be special for you because you love them upstate niggas. You love them upstate niggas. You love the Buffalo niggas. You love the Rochester niggas. So I want to hear your motherfucking take on this, man. First of all, because it's a lot of layers to this case. First of all, is 38 Special even right? Is it even justified for him to call out somebody like a Jadakiss? Let's start there first. Oh shit, my man done dropped off the motherfucking face of the planet. Damn. The question got so hard, my nigga dropped off. That's how, hey, listen, man. This ain't the first time, man. I've seen a few niggas talking about this question on the podcast and they just start dropping off. Niggas really don't want to put the answer out there because whatever you say, you got to live with it. Straight up, man. I'm sure he'll be back, y'all. But, yo, welcome back, man. This is Spit Your Game talking shit. Pre-game, you know what I'm saying? We just pre-game. We just want to chop it up with y'all. New season is coming back. New season is going to be in studio. So even though we love StreamYard, we love how we able to reach out to different people on different platforms, we're going to keep the StreamYard going too, y'all. But we're going to get this thing back in studio. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be real special coming up real soon in the 2026, man. If y'all just joining us, we about to dive into this topic. Jadakiss verse 38 Special. You know what I'm saying? This might be too hip hop for some of you motherfuckers. You niggas like, who the fuck is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? But relax. Watch how we about to break this down. It's about to be super cool. All right, y'all, we about to get this thing back rolling right now. Let's get Chef KG back to the stage.
Yeah, my internet was fucking up. I had to unplug my router real quick, so now my shit running smoothly, so we good.
There we go. That's what I'm saying, because I figured it was like a little delay on how we was doing it, man. But people, we about to get into this. 38 Special versus Jadakiss. Jadakiss versus 38 Special, however you want to word it. You know, it's a lot of layers to this, but I want to break this down. First and foremost, do 38 Special have a right to call out Jadakiss? Let's start there.
I mean, they have done a couple songs together. Driver's Seat, when they had Styles P and Jadakiss with Benny the Butcher and 38 Special. And then they got I think the other song he called him out on was Sunday School. That was on the plugs I met. And I went back and listened to it. 38 Special did body that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? But I did watch the context of the actual interview. So they asked him about writing or something. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. I have some of your favorite rappers wishing they did they verse over or some shit, something in that context. Then that's when he brought up the Jadakiss shit. Like, he's like, it's clear that I smoked everybody on that song, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I ain't had a collab with him ever since. So he's like, you put two and two together. So that's what he was saying. But 38 Special, bro, he is fucking nice, man. Like he's nice, but top 5 dead or alive, Jada. And then allegedly, I don't know how true this is. You know that Joe and Jada show been buzzing. You know, Fat Joe just previewed that song with Roma with Stove God on the hook, and they had Jada rapping, and he was saying something. Is it about the bars or is it about the careers or some shit? And people was trying to speculate that was about Special. I don't know, but I mean, Special is nice, man. He got his own right to. Everybody got their own right to say how they feel. You know what I mean? But Special is nice, bro. Like, and that ain't the first time I've heard. Remember that time I said Bubba Sparks said the same shit? Bubba Sparks said the same shit about Jada having to rewrite his verse after he heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's probably a thing, you know. But Jada's still top 5 dead or alive, whether he had to rewrite this shit or not.
Man, listen, them all valid points, bro, and I agree with you on a lot of those points. First of all, just getting back to my first question, does 38 Special have the right to call out a Jadakiss? I'm gonna say yes. I think he has the cachet, and I think he has the skill set to call out a Jadakiss. It ain't no cap. Now I didn't hear the driver's seat song, but I did hear the Sunday school song, and that's what he was referring to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When he was, saying that, he bodied the song. I went back, listened to the song. I did hear the song before, but I had to go back and listen to it. He did. He bodied it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He did body the song.
The same thing.
Now, the caveat is this. That wasn't the hardest Jadakiss verse I ever heard, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you definitely bodied that song. You know what I mean? Nobody came lacking, but that... To me, I don't know. That didn't feel like Jada gave his all on that verse, dog. Sometimes, rappers give you what they call throwaways. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Listen.
I know what you're saying, but I don't see Jada doing that. I don't see Jada doing that, bro.
I see Jada.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're trying to insinuate, but I don't see Jada doing that, bro. He got a reputation to keep.
He does. No. He has a reputation. He ain't never came out with a trash rap a day in his life, but that's not the hardest Jadakiss. That's how I can rate it. That's not the hardest Jadakiss verse that I've ever heard on the feature. So I already know that he can do better than what he did on it. So comparing one of 38 Special's best verses, because that's one of, when people go back to 38 Special, they reference that verse. So as it stands right now, that's one of 38 Special iconic verses. You know what I'm saying? Kiss got a lot of it. What's up?
No, I just saying that the nigga's nice, man. The nigga's nice.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, bro, I'm saying that's why I say he has a right to do it because he is nice. But all I'm saying is that's not the best Jada I heard. So for me to try to compare if 38 Special is a better rapper than Jada, that ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really fair to me because I got years and years of fucking Jada verses that give niggas that old shit face. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So if them niggas really want to go at each other, let it be known that this is what it's going to be. Then right. You know what I'm saying? Then let niggas get to that mindset of beast mode. Like, okay. So talking about that song you was talking about, it just debuted, Aroma, fire song. Fire song. I really hope Stove God cooks and get this motherfucking shit together because I can't wait for that nigga to drop a motherfucking album.
Oh my God, what? Nigga, I'm still listening to the first joint, that Reasonable Drought, nigga. Shit.
Crazy. I want to give a shout out to motherfucking Lord Jamar for putting that man on my radar. You know what I'm saying? Back when his name was Aaron Cooks. It wasn't even Stove Guy when I first heard of him. It was Aaron Cooks. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lord Jamar because this dude is truly a talent. And on these hooks, man, he is doing something. He's so out the box on this hook. Same way he was on that Clip song.
FICO.
You don't know I
was just listening to that album, not to cut or change the subject. Yeah. But I was just listening to that album yesterday, bro. Like front to back. Like that shit's still impeccable.
That's crazy. Now, getting back to that song with Roma, Stove God did his thing, cooked that motherfucking hook. Jadakiss. Jadakiss was on a mission. You could tell Jadakiss was motivated. That nigga say, I'm an OG, more like Juan, not like a Nobi. That nigga, come on. But he was definitely talking about 38 Special, just to wrap my little part up. He was definitely talking about 38 Special because he said, is this about a verse? And that's that. Right. Is this about a verse or is this about a career? Like, nigga. So he was definitely taking the shot. Not to say it was shot, but he was definitely referencing.
I like the verbal sparring, man. To me, it's like verbal sparring. This because it's not no beef. The niggas clearly have done songs together, so I don't think these niggas rubbed each other the wrong way by doing it. But I just like the competitiveness of it, the hip hop shit, because it's like, all right, you want to say that? You know what I'm saying? Come with a verse. So I just can't wait for 38 Special. You know that nigga finna come with something, bro. So
and see, and that's the thing too. Now, if you want to ask me, because I haven't said who will win. Can 38 Special win in the battle? Fuck yeah, he can win in the battle. That's a fact. He can win in the battle. Now, he might not win the war because Jadakiss, his career is too stamped, bro. This dude is set in stone, bro. He done gave us too many verses. And not only that, he's gave us too many verses on every type of beat imaginable.
But that's one thing. His name alone. Top 5 dead or alive.
I'm just saying. I mean, look at the verses he gave Lil Jon. Classic verses, bro. And that's one thing I haven't seen 38 Special do. I don't know, and he might have done it, but I haven't really heard him out on any beats outside of his range. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So lane is stuck to it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, you don't see him fucking with down south niggas and shit. Because he even said it in another interview. Shout out to Talib Kweli and Tef Poe on his podcast or on their podcast. They interviewed Special. He was like, "Shit, I don't fuck with niggas in the industry and shit. I found my audience, shit, and shit. I just turn up for them." And that's pretty much what he said in so many words. But yeah, he don't fuck with these niggas. So like Talib was like, yo, I had to be at these parties. I had to be at these cyphers. I had to do this. I had to be at every South by Southwest. I had to do it. So Jadakiss was kind of probably in that same boat because they're in that same class, you know what I'm saying, as Jadakiss and Talib. So they shit is a little different. Now you can just find your own lane, find those 5, 6, 7, 1,000 people that'll pay for your merch and your shit, and then you straight. So that's how niggas look at it, view the game now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And one thing about this, shout out, yo, you got people commenting on your page, crazy, my nigga.
Let me go. I had to
restart. Yeah, you got people commenting on your page, crazy. Shout out to Hazy. I'm just gonna say his last one. My man say Jada has a better flow, but Special punches harder. I give it to Kiss though, more seasoned flow, and he beyond war ready.
He's crazy.
Just a humble beat. That is a motherfucking fact, Hazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. And that's one thing, Jim Jones kind of alluded to when he was speaking on the situation. He was like, yo, niggas got to keep rapping. And that's what it is. When you out the picture, motherfuckers, if people forget your history, they doing the repeater. So a lot of niggas they gonna talk that shit because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Kiss was verbal sparring with niggas like Big, bro. So it was kind of crazy, and I knew nigga was trolling when Special was like, niggas is scared to get on a beat with him. Like, bro, if niggas wasn't scared to get on a track with Jay, with Big, with DMX, homie, it's all love, but being scared is the last thing I would say Jadakiss is, bro. He done been inside the booth, not just sending verses, my nigga. We all in this motherfucker coming up with our verses, bro. So yeah, he's definitely not a nigga that I would say that runs from a fight, and he embracing it. He's throwing jabs. I think he's ready for that 38 Special to drop, so he can go ahead and drop his nuclear bomb. But yeah, I definitely agree with Hayes. I do think Special got better punches, but that Jadakiss flow is iconic, bro. That raspiness to a voice, like sometimes sometimes it's some natural intangibles that you can't learn. He has a natural raspy voice, and that shit makes for an ill ass delivery, bro. It just cut niggas up, man. That delivery just cut niggas up, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, but shout out, man. Keep them comments going, y'all. Keep them comments going. Hey, my man Jim Jones said, listen, Jim Jones said 38 Special need to change his name to FN. He said he ain't got enough ammo for these kids. Shout out to Jill, because, hey, listen, the OGs got to stand up for the OGs. But I agree. Special been in the game for a minute. I think he's been in the game about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, he ain't new to this, but he's definitely over the last 3 or 4 years, I'll say he's probably getting his most light ever, for sure. So listen, you know what? You know what I think will be ill? Jadakiss Special doing the album together or an EP. Sensei Student.
You know, that's in the works, man. Once they get that shit out the blood.
Man, they need to do it, bro. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. You know what I'm saying? They need to go ahead and do that. That'll be hard. Because if them niggas can get beats like Aroma, get about 8 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and win some BET awards next year. Get about 8 of them motherfuckers. Stop playing with these people. I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, I just sent you a couple of things, man.
All right, man, let's go ahead.
What you doing for?
Oh man, the 4th, man. I was
you do shit
back.
on the 4th?
I was laid back, bro. I wasn't doing too much, man.
Speaking of that Jay-Z final, did you cop that Jay-Z joint?
You know what? I forgot all about it. I ain't even count the fucking vinyl. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even count the fucking vinyl, bro. I forgot all about it. You just now reminded me. I forgot all about it. I didn't. I guess I'm not a true Jay-Z fan, but I didn't count the vinyl. I did mean to.
Damn.
It was a lot going on, man. I had to get my car
one
serviced and shit. I forgot. I had to take my car to get serviced the day it dropped, and I just kind of been on a different shit ever since then. But shout out to Jay, man.
Hey man, since I'm such a good friend, man. I mean, I got it if you want it. You know what I'm saying? So,
which one you got? You got the white one?
If you need it,
you got the white one?
Yeah, nigga, I know which one I got.
Oh, I just buy it off you, there, man.
I
just buy it off you, man. I'd rather give the black man my money.
That's what I'm saying. I bought
the black man getting the money. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it. I got a sealed copy just for you because I opened mine and played it. I ain't gonna lie, but I got a sealed copy though.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Jay, I'm a
it's like this Pac. I had bought that Pac shit too when you put me that.
Come on now. Speaking of Jay, man, we got the concerts of all concerts popping off. This weekend, my nigga about to do a trifecta in this motherfucker. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, shutting down Yankee Stadium.
So what's the three albums?
Well, I don't know what he gonna do on the third. Third day just might be a mashup of both albums. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, because
I saw they forced like an extra date because it was just the Friday. And then the Saturday, and then the Sunday was like extra innings or some other shit because
it was extra
one night was Reasonable Doubt, and then one night is the Blueprint.
You know right. So Reasonable Doubt
is could be the Blueprint too. It could be a lot of other shit. So
it could be. I think it might be a mashup of. It might just be a Jay-Z concert. He might just do all type of shit on that third night.
I think that might be a Jay-Z and Friends, like a Memphis Bleak. He might call like a Jeezy. I could see him. I could see him bringing out like maybe even a Cam. You know what I'm saying? I could see like a Jay-Z and Friends more or less on that Sunday. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see them niggas out there, like, you know what I'm saying? like back in the old days and shit. Maybe even a bun for Big Pimpin'. I see.
Oh yeah,
maybe even T.I. You know what I'm saying? I think they got to collab together. I'm just thinking about the big hitters.
You got to think about it.
Maybe Too Short.
Too Short wasn't on those albums per se, but yeah, if he's going to do a Jay-Z and Friends, it was all good just a week ago is definitely iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but you know what? But further on that note, I don't, man. Listen, bro. I think this concert right here is almost like a festival, right? Because festival happens like on 2 to 3 days. It's almost like a Jay-Z festival for real. So I definitely think, if he can get those guys there, they're going to be here. This is the event you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Especially with T.I. going on his album promo run right now, that'll be a great look for them niggas to do something that he can do one of his songs or whatever. Bun B, fuck yeah. I think Jay-Z got to do Swagger Like Us. If it wasn't for Kanye talking shit about his kids, you probably would have maybe seen Kanye as a surprise guest. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas in Paris, you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might even bring Hit Boy for that. Maybe he may not fuck with Ye, but he may fuck with Hit Boy. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be a good look. You know
what?
Before all this Dame Dash Cinnamon Doodoo diss bullshit, I was thinking that maybe he might even bring Dame Dash because Dame Dash was so instrumental to Reasonable Doubt. And it's like if you have a concert dedicated to Reasonable Doubt, it's almost like how the fuck can you not have Dame Dash? It's like because any picture you gonna bring up from them days is gonna have Dame Dash in it.
Dame and Big.
That's what I'm saying. So I was kind of hoping that, when he first announced this tour, like I kept it to myself because I'm like, yo, that'll be so dope. Just to have them two niggas on stage. But I think Dame Dash went too far to where it's almost like if Jay-Z bring him up on stage, Jay-Z look like a clown now. Because this nigga done went above and beyond to talk about you, your family, everything. So it's just like, at this point, I think niggas just be running their mouth too much. But yeah, man, I think this concert is gonna be one of the ones. If anybody want to give me a free ticket, you know what I'm saying? I'll shout you out on the podcast. Just buy me a ticket. Just buy me a ticket. You know what the crazy thing is? Now these motherfuckers talking about the resale that dropped dramatically. You can now get tickets for $200, $300. Ain't that crazy? Listen.
That's for like the standing up nigga, like in the corner where you looking at a beam, nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga? You ain't gonna see the show. $200, or you gonna be underground, nigga.
Sometimes it just makes sense to be in the building, bro. Sometimes you just need to be in the building to feel that energy. You know what I mean?
Nah, nigga.
Hell yeah.
You cannot be in Yankee Stadium looking at a beam, dog. I'm sorry.
Man, most niggas when they get tickets, bro, they looking at that Jumbotron, bro. You already know. Even if you got some all right seats, niggas standing up, you ain't even gonna see the shit good, nigga. You still gonna be watching that Jumbotron like everybody else. Stop playing.
True.
That's what I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying. Sometimes being in that building, baby. Hey, straight up.
Oh no, man. But more power to Jay-Z. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. When I was listening to hip hop, I wasn't even a Jay-Z fan. I ain't gonna sit here and hold Tupac, Snoop, Luda, C, all of them had a hold on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It took me a while. Like I was a fan of Hard Knock Life, but it I guess it took Big Pimpin' to be like, all right,
nigga, what?
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I wasn't checking for Jay-Z. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, man, I've been a fan since fucking Reasonable Doubt. Nah, I'm gonna give you the real spiel, nigga.
I know what? I ain't gonna fuck with you too bad on that
Big
one,
Pimpin',
bro.
And then before that, the shit with him and Ja Rule, that holla, was that when he on that?
No, he wasn't on Holla Holla.
What was the song with him? No, what's the song with Jay-Z and Ja Rule
on? They was on.
You know
you talking about on Ja Rule's project or Jay-Z's project?
I forgot whose project it was on, but it was like more or less like a club song. You know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah, you talking about can I get a what do my niggas on my list?
Yeah,
right. That's all. That's a Hard Knock Life.
Yeah, it was a couple of I was like, okay, but yeah. But other than that, I wouldn't really check for Jay-Z.
Let me say something about that real quick. You know,
so
my bad. Let me just say something about that song.
Really sold me, and then I went back to everything else. Because when I like an artist, I don't know if everybody else or anybody else is like this. Just how I explained to Jay-Z it, I found him at Big Pimpin' a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the other songs was cool. But like me, when I like an artist, I'll see what they had at that moment. So he's at Hard Knock Life Volume 3 or whatever. So I went all the way back and then I started listening to it. So that's what made me even more of a fan, because Reasonable Doubt is probably like, that's why I bought 3 of them vinyls, nigga. That's probably his best work, nigga. And 444, 444, Reasonable Doubt, and Magna Carta, Holy Grail is my 3 best Jay-Z albums, in my opinion, that are straight classics. I was into this shit, you know what I'm saying? I heard songs and shit off of it. I wasn't really a fan of it. So just keeping it 1,000.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
See, you a super fan though, nigga. I was really a Jay-Z super fan.
No, listen, bro. It took, especially niggas in St. Louis, bro. It took niggas in St. Louis, those songs like you just mentioned. You know, that's why I can't really knock you for it, because a lot of people was on that tip. Big Pimpin' brought a lot of cats to the Jay-Z fold. Just a quick story real quick. I remember when Jay-Z dropped well, he didn't drop Reasonable Doubt, but I was buying it for like the second or third time. You know what I'm saying? I was buying the CD. And it was me and my homie Marty, my partner Al, rest in peace. And we went to that little CD shop off of 367. I forgot the name of it. You know what I'm saying? Right there on 367. But anyway, them niggas was buying, like, Master P had just dropped the new CD. It was either Master P or one of his guys, maybe Mac or Fiend or whatever. So we had drove down there. Everybody bought that shit. I bought the Reasonable Doubt album. You know what I'm saying? The niggas looking at me like, man, why the fuck did you buy this album? So I was like, listen, bro, let me just play one song for y'all. I know y'all ready to listen to this Master P shit. Let me play one song for y'all. And the song I played for him was Politics as Usual. And when I played that song, Marty and Al was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's a dope ass song. Then they told me to take the shit out and they put Master P in. But them niggas at least realized that, yeah, Jay-Z, I see why you fuck with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show everybody in St. Louis was feeling Jay-Z, bro. It took tracks like Big Pimpin', it took tracks like Can I Get a, you know, them club songs. You can't deny that. Them songs had the chicks on the dance floor. So anything the chicks like, you know, niggas gonna fuck with too.
Yeah,
so,
that's what makes you. That's what make niggas recognize, at least for me in my young age at that time, is like, oh, this nigga bumping in the club. The fuck is this? All right. I mean, you listen to the album cuts and the B-side shit, you know what I'm saying? That's for the whip or whatever. But once you make it to the club, it's kind of like a different aura about you, you know what I'm saying? Different swag, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, you can transition to the club too. All right, bet. Like, you won't hear Griselda in the club, but they still popping. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to make no club joint. They ain't got to make club shit, period. You know what I'm saying? But it's just dope that an artist at that time, like a Nas, like, you don't hear Nas in the club except be Uchiwali. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can make that one joint that can make it into the club, you in there. You know what I'm saying? So That was just my feel of it, of discovering Jay-Z and the wave and shit. You know what I'm saying? That head, man. I was rocking more with Dipset, DMX, Locks, shit. You know what I'm saying? More than Jay-Z at that time. Well, in real.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I ain't mad at you, but
Jay-Z
you know,
history had to give.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I ain't mad at that. You know, listen, some of my favorite Jay-Z albums, definitely. I know I noticed you ain't mentioned the Black Album or the Blueprint, which is crazy to me. But I respect 444 is a dope.
The Blueprint era, I had one song. I wasn't really. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000.
But I mean,
in the chokehold in the 2000s.
But I'm saying, but if you listen to it now, especially since you a motherfucker that like Griselda, you like 38 Special. Shit, the Blueprint was the blueprint to some of the shit they own right now. To be honest, like the Blueprint was cold, bro. Like, so maybe you need to listen to that Blueprint again.
Even Currency, Currency reference a lot of Jay-Z shit. You know what I'm saying? Or not even bars, but just ways that Jay-Z would do some shit. Like Currency is definitely inspired by Jay-Z and the Rockfabilia mixtape and CD and shit like that. So I definitely can see it in Spitter for sure.
And guess what? You know what? Speaking of Currency, see, Currency is a humble guy. You know what I mean? So he don't get the same flack as Jay-Z. Now, just like you said, Currency referenced a lot of Jay-Z shit, bro. A lot of it, bro. But do anybody ever fault him for that? The same way they be faulting Jay-Z. Oh, he be taking Big's lyrics. Currency done took way more Jay-Z lyrics and put them in his songs than what Jay-Z did with Big. But we don't even trip off that, do we? We don't even knock Currency for doing that shit, dog. And that's how you know niggas just be
because I'm gonna say it. As a wholehearted Currency fan, I believe he is quoting or paying homage to everybody he was influenced by, because he's influenced by Outkast, by Big Boy. He's influenced by Above the Law. He's influenced by like people that we like. Okay. Oh damn, that was on that Cool Breeze, Goody Mob. Like he done quoted a lot of people's shit. I just think that's what your influence was. So you kind of like, damn, that was a dope line. I always wanted to use that shit. So let me use it now. That's how I see it when Currency do it.
And see,
maybe even sometimes Drake be taking whole niggas verses. Drake take whole niggas verses like rapper and shit. Like
he takes
Soulja Boy and shit. That shit. You try to see when Drake do it. He try to take it and monopolize it. I don't think he's trying to pay. That's just me.
Well, see, all I'm saying is the same way you said that Currency is paying homage. That's the only thing Jay-Z doing, bro. He's paying homage to Big because Big is no longer here. He want to keep his shit moving through music. You know what I'm saying? So that's all Jay doing, bro. Like Jay-Z said, nigga.
I'm not knocking Jay-Z for that. A lot though.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you, bro.
Like this. No,
hold on, real quick. Let me just finish my point.
I'm gonna give you a simple comparison. How niggas was talking about the game was name dropping is kind of the equivalent to how niggas was trying to say Jay-Z was using Biggie lines. That's on the same, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So that's where it got kind of a little overboard, and niggas was like, damn, niggas, you Biggie. You know what I mean? Like that's where that disconnect came in for me, from my interpretation.
And you know what?
It's like and kind of overusing it.
I mean, but really, he really wasn't even overusing it for real. He wasn't even that nigga. He'll say a few bars.
But do you see what I'm saying, bro? Like from the streets perspective or the streets point of view, you know what I'm saying?
I never got that. You know what I'm saying? Because I never, every time I heard, first of all, every time Jay-Z said a big verse, I knew exactly who verse it was. So I knew Jay-Z wasn't trying to take the nigga verse as if I'm not saying that you saying this. I'm just saying as far as I knew Jay-Z was never taking the man verse as if he's trying to sneak it in like he's the person who originated that verse. You know what I'm saying? He's taking some of Big's iconic verses. The rings and things you sing about, bring him out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. We all know that's big shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's paying homage. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me just quote a little bit of that Jay-Z verse. Let me just quote a little bit of that Jay-Z verse. That nigga say, that nigga say, I say a big
show
verse.
Show you a real fan, nigga.
Hold on. Relax.
It's your time, nigga. Show him you a real fan.
Let me get my shit right. I say a big verse. I'm only big enough my brother. What do you say? I say a big verse. I'm only big enough my brother. I'm big enough my barrel. I'm big enough to do it. Plus I know my own flow is foolish, niggas. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say is that nigga say, dog, I'm big enough my brother. I'm big enough my barrel. Plus, I already know my own flow is foolish, nigga. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Niggas talking about Jay-Z need big verses to be relevant, nigga. Show me one big verse on that fucking Reasonable Doubt thing. Nigga say that's his most iconic album. Is there any big verses on that motherfucker except from the man Big said himself? You know what I'm saying? On Brooklyn's Finest? No. So why the fuck is niggas talking about Jay-Z need a nigga verse, nigga? He ain't get in the game with big verses. He only started saying big verses when he passed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is just to them niggas, dog, because I never thought that Jay-Z was doing that, bro. The thing was, in my eyes, the reason why Jay-Z caught so much flack is because it was still a battle going on of who was going to be the next king of New York. So if you taking Big's verses and putting them on your shit, and at the same time, you still trying to go for that throne, niggas like, oh no, you biting Big and shit. So that's how I felt it was. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z was trying to snatch that throne from Nas. That's why he went at Nas. He was trying to make it one clear winner, once and for all, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's why niggas was kind of on his ass, because it's like, nigga, you trying to be the king of New York, but you taking this nigga verses. But I never looked at it like that, bro. I never looked at it like that. Straight up. But shout out to Big, man. Shout out to Big, man.
Just saying, like, people in the streets were just saying that shit and addressing because it's not necessarily people from this area, but you know, people be talking, man.
It's definitely niggas not from this era, bro.
Internet thugs, man.
It's definitely niggas not from this era. It's definitely niggas that's from a whole different era, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now Big catching flack for all the verses he did that kind of had that suspect content to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to say this. There wasn't nobody in rap saying shit about Big when he was living, though. You know what I'm saying? 20 years later, niggas want to call that shit gay. You know what I'm saying? Now, Lil C's just went on the interview, was talking about that shit. He was like, bro, he ain't gay. He was just rehashing.
Hey, I will say this, though.
Rehashing. Hold on.
I will say that was a wild.
I'm let you bring you on in. Hold on. I'm just say this.
That was a wild.
Lil C's was talking about the shit.
That was a wild.
Lil C's was talking about the shit wasn't gay. He was talking about how, you know what I'm saying? He was just making a play on Richard Pryor shit. Now, I will say this. That shit doesn't make you gay for saying that shit in reference to Big, but that's some shit that we would never say in St. Louis. That shit is super zesty. I will say that. We would never say no shit like that. But you know what? People in New York call each other daddy. Yeah, what up, daddy? Like, we would never say that shit in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? To me, I would never call anybody my daddy. But that's a particular slang up there.
Shit, niggas in Detroit, what's up, my baby? Niggas in Detroit, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas in New Orleans call each other
bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas in New Orleans call yeah, that's my bitch right there.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's my bitch right there. But you know, we don't do that here. I think
even in New Orleans, we call each other bitch. Yeah.
I just said,
what up, bitch?
Your shit was
got a partner from New Orleans, and he be doing that shit. my partner from New Orleans, he Dre, he do that shit, and I just be like, damn, there's no fucking way that shit can slide. We don't have a culture like that. Our culture is just fucked up. It's kind of like, watch how you talk to me, watch how you listen, watch how you look at me, type shit. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man,
and that's exactly what I'm on.
Shout out to Tef Poe. What? What you talking about, Willis?
Hey, no, I was just saying, you know what
Shout out
I'm saying?
to Tef Poe.
That's exactly what I was saying about it's just where you from. Yeah, shout out to Tef, man.
Oh, yeah,
shout out
yeah,
to Tef
for
doing his thing, bro. Shout out to Tef, man. Definitely doing his thing.
And T-Dubbo, man, I got invited, since we ain't been doing the show, I got invited to the T-Dubbo's listening party and shit at Fat Buddha Studios. And I got a chance to really chop it up with Tef Poe. He wanted to do the show again. He told me about his album that he was dropping, and that shit is fucking fire. That Teo Dub, produced by Teo Dub. I hope I'm saying his name right. But that new shit he just dropped, crazy. Stank face. Ugh. First song, first cut called Natural Bridge, nigga. But yeah, I really got a chance to chop it up with him, bro. Just to give him his props on what he's doing. He got to perform in Yellow Springs, Ohio, with all the legends we listen to and look up to and shit, comedy-wise, rap-wise. Just like, bro, you really doing your thing, bro. Keep going. And I'm just gonna say that again. Like, keep going, my nigga. Like, nigga just inspiring, bro. He be in rooms that I be like, how the fuck you get in there, nigga? Like, so shouts out to him, man. And T-Dubbo, he had a fire, solid album, man. I just expect to, drop some physical copies because I got that set on the wall. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, man, we definitely gonna have more to come. We're gonna have more to come when it comes to.
Ain't been doing the show like we, shit that happened in the meantime, in between time.
But yeah, we definitely gonna have more to come when it comes to Tef Poe. I would love to get him back on the platform. We got so much more to talk about, just in what he's been doing in the last year alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just been so much. You talk about the show he had in Yellow Springs, the show, that he was, I don't know if he performed, but he was definitely in the background in California. He had Nas on the show. T.I. was on the bill. Like it was the Roots Picnic over there, yeah. So it was crazy. So to be able to be
the Roots Picnic,
right? That's what I'm saying. The Roots Picnic, that was crazy right there. I mean, Nas, come on, man. You got one of the best seats in the house to witness a GOAT do his thing, man. So yeah, shouts out to Tef Poe. We're definitely going to get him back on here. And guys,
AZ.
Oh yeah, the list went on and on. You already know the Roots Picnic, the bill is crazy. Anyway, so you already know they bringing out the best and the brightest talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was good. They had one in LA. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I didn't even know they had a Roots Picnic in LA. That was crazy. That was my first time knowing about that. I thought they just kept it in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So that's hard that they able to share, that. And even bring it to the St. Louis, nigga. We'll pack that bitch out. Come on, let that Midwest get some love, baby. Let that Midwest get some love.
Where would they have it at, though?
It's plenty spots, man. You know what I'm saying? You can have it.
Forest Park.
You can be Forest Park. It could be the amphitheater. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's some spots. It could be under the arch. You know what I'm saying? You get some spots. You can have that. For sure. They just had Ludacris. They just had Ludacris here. You know what I'm saying?
Ludacris, man.
Yeah.
The day before.
Shout out to Ludacris and Chingy,
July 4th. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. I didn't know. It was way too fucking hot, my G. I just got out of work. I'm like, I even walked outside. This is a real nigga. I walked out. I want to go so bad. I walked outside. Is it hot? It ain't that hot. I'm like, open up the door. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
waited around a minute. I'm like, I still probably got some time if I make it. And I opened up my back door. I looked. I felt the heat. I'm like, hey, nah, they got this one, bro. I just had to watch from this one. It was way too fucking hot, dog. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, but you know what? It was way hot. But you know what? From what I saw the videos, man, he had that thing packed out. Everybody came out to see him, and I'm glad St. Louis showed him love. Hopefully, he come back to St. Louis. I would love to see him at a different venue. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, this is that pregame, spit your game, talk your shit, man. Listen, when we come back, y'all, we're going to be back in studio, but we just wanted to holler at the people, let y'all know that new season is coming soon, y'all. We're going to be back in studio. It's been a couple years since we've been back in studio, man. So we about to get this thing popping, y'all. It's your boy Vinny Vito. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Tribe. Spit Yo Game 314. Be on the lookout for that self-checkout podcast because we're doing something real special with that one too, baby. So yeah, we back in the building 2026. We back in it, you know what I mean? And that's all I gotta say, man. What you gotta say real quick to the people, man, before we wrap this thing up, man.
All right, hold up. Give me 1 second. Gather my thoughts. Hey,
Come on with it now before you forget it, man.
On live. Hold on. Relax, I got it. Even though we wasn't on live and we didn't drop no videos from the podcast, shouts out to all the new motherfucking subscribers. Y'all done gave us like 50 subscribers in the past shit, maybe about a month and a half. And it was all from one video. And I gotta show this motherfucker again. That's why I had to do that. It was, hey, Vinny, I don't know if you checked the analytics, my nigga, but when we talked about this album right here turning 30 years old, which I had to buy it, we got all the subscribers from this bitch. So yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Like, we got like 30 subs just from the Tupac 30th video alone, bro. They subscribe to that. Bro, that's probably like our highest rated video right now of us. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that. That motherfucker got like 15,000 views, bro. Or close to it. I could be capping, but it's close to it. But shouts out to y'all, man. I be playing old school tapes and vinyl and shit. People be like, oh shit, I remember that song, or damn, I had that tape, or damn, I had that vinyl. Like, yeah, man, shouts out to y'all, man. I'm gonna keep it going too. I got plenty of shit going. I got plenty of new shit coming. Yeah, like you said, we ain't been in the studio in a minute, bro. It's finna be going down, bro. Shouts out to Trey Nunya, man. I don't know where he been at, but I saw that nigga in traffic. He was like, man, when y'all going live again? When y'all going live? Cuz, bruh, fuck all that, man. When y'all going live? So this one for him, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw him in traffic, and I didn't even have his number. So look at God.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Trey Nunya, man. You already know he's definitely
loyalty
and alumni, man. No doubt. And on that note, y'all,
feel, man, we finna take over the rest of 2026. Finna find our niche, find our spot, sweet spot, and shit. Just start plugging y'all, man. Straight up.
That's what it is, y'all. Vinny Vito, spit your game, talk your shit.
Chef KG, we out this bitch. Yeah.